Now, the Prime Minister has called it the most important by-election in a generation, and today final nominations have closed in the battle for Rochester and Stroud. As of 5 o'clock this evening, we've learned that there are a total of 13 candidates vying to take the seat.
And today, David Cameron was back in the constituency. He'd just returned from a meeting in Brussels where he'd angrily denounced European Union demands that Britain pays an extra £1.7 billion. But back in Rochester and Stroud, his big battle is to hang on to the constituency. Peter Whittlesey reports.
That's why I'm joining UKIP.
The starting gun was fired a month ago when MP Mark Reckless announced his defection from the Conservatives to UKIP on the eve of the Tory party conference.
I promise to cut immigration while treating people fairly and humanely. I cannot keep that promise as a Conservative. I can keep it as UKIP.
That started a string of high-profile visits by politicians. First, there was UKIP's leader at the Crown Pub, soon to be followed by the Prime Minister. The Conservatives, who found themselves without a candidate, announced they would hold an open primary. But other parties who had their candidates in place quickly hit the campaign trail.
I'll be fighting on some of the national issues that we've done well in the government, like the free school meals, the mental health which we're trying to go through in, the tax cuts that we've got as part of the coalition.
Housing development at Lodge Hill, which is completely disproportionate, and it's also going to try and destroy an area of scientific importance. The other one is the Medway Maritime Hospital, which is a hospital of supreme importance to the local area, and it's being undermined.
Not to be outdone, Labour's top team made the trip to Medway, keen to convince voters to trust them again.
Key issues here are the failing Medway Hospital, the state of our primary schools and the lack of housing. The Tories have completely ignored all those three topics, and that's why I'm making them the centre of my campaign. I was born and brought up here, and we've got to get that right.
Yesterday, the result of the Tory open primary was announced.
An important priority is immigration. I want more action and not talk on immigration. I want to support the Prime Minister to make sure that he can take action and get action taken immediately.
It's a hugely important by-election. The Prime Minister made his second visit in less than a month today. Now all the candidates are in place, the real campaign can begin. Peter Whittlesey, BBC South East Today, Rochester.
Well, our political editor, Louise Stewart, is in Rochester for us now. And Louise, so now that all the candidates have actually been confirmed, the campaigning can get underway in earnest.
Absolutely, Rob. We know, as Peter said there tonight, that the candidates list has closed and there are 13 candidates contesting the seat, 4 of them independents, and obviously all the mainstream candidates, as well as others like from the monster raving Looney Party, all trying to win the by-election battle here. Now, the Prime Minister has been down here again today, second time within less than 2 weeks. Ed Miliband has been here. Nigel Farage we've seen several times. I think we're going to see a lot of big names over the next few weeks up until polling day. But the spotlight is also going to be looking much more closely at the local candidates and what they've got to offer. Now, Kelly Tolhurst only got elected last night by the Conservatives. She's already run into a storm over anti-Israel comments she made, and she's had to release a statement apologising, saying it's wrong to target civilians, and she condemns violence on both sides. I think it's a measure of just how dirty this campaign will get at times and just how significant it is.
Louise, thank you.